絶望を送ろう。
Hi guys, welcome back to my Xvia's guide. Now I'm gonna review legendary hero Sephiroth. So let's start from his stats. I can say that his stats is about the same like Tifa, because like you can see that he gets 60% on all stats except for attack. For attack boost, he is superior because he gets 320% attack boost. So yes, it is good, but again, I really want to complain because like you can see here that his base attack stats is lower. He only gets like 439, while Tifa gets 480. So yes, almost 50 points difference. So I can say it's huge. And I think it's kind of unfair because, in my opinion, true double hand character should have higher base attack stats. And I think Gumi will agree with this, because if you pay attention on the past characters, the true double hand characters usually almost always have that higher attack stats. For example, Noctis and Akstar Cleom. Okay, Akstar Cleom has higher attack stats, and that's perfectly understandable because like you can see here that Sephiroth, he gets through 200% through double hand. Tifa gets 200% through dual wield. And the problem with true double hand is you still need to get another 200%. Okay, so this wastes another abilities or accessory slot, which is not that great. Okay, so that's the weakness of the true double hand character. But again, otherwise, all of his stats are about the same. He also gets 500 static attack, 200% human and undead killer. For Tifa, she gets beast and human killer, so between beast and undead killers, okay? And luckily, Sephiroth also gets 100% chain modifier cap. So yes, you only need lightning, savior of soul lightning, STMR to max his chain modifier cap. So I guess that's all you need to know about his stats. Now let's talk about normal form. So on normal form, again, it is basically same like Tifa, okay? He able to chain with Stardust Ray, and the Stardust Ray chain is locked to Dark Element with 120% Dark Imperil and 20% Dark Damage boost. And the grandest ability, again, same like Tifa, but it is dark instead of water. So yes, like you can guess, the way you use him is the same like Tifa. Okay, because it is exactly the same. You want to use grandest ability before you use his limit burst to get maximum damage. And the limit burst, it is very nice to get Katana Imperil and 80% defense break. And yes, a little bit better Dark Imperil, but I can say you probably don't want to use this for maximum damage because yes, his Brave Shift limit burst has much better damage potential. The only reason to use this is if you need that 80% defense break and want to get extra 5% Imperil for Dark Element. And make sure you max this limit burst as soon as possible, so his grandest ability will fill his limit burst gauge to full. So that's for the normal form. Now let's take a look on the Brave Shift form. On the Brave Shift form, it is again same like in normal form. And yes, the little difference is the Brave Shift form has non-elemental Stardust Ray chain. So maybe if you want to use him as a support chainer when he cannot use his limit burst, you can do that with this Stardust Ray. But again, for the grandest, it is the same. They share the same charts. After all, it is the same skill. Sorry, not they, okay? So yes, it's simply simply choose whether you want to stay on normal or Brave Shift form, because yeah, the grandest ability is available on both forms. But I think the best part about this Brave Shift form is the limit burst, because like you can see that it has consecutive increase. You only need to use it one time, so very easy. Again, same like Tifa, 350 times damage modifier, but this skill has advantage compared to Tifa Brave Shield Limit Burst, because this skill is only one hit attack, so it is not 12 hits attack. So let's say if you use the same, basically it is easier to chain, so it has better damage potential, I guess. Better damage potential. The only way Tifa can win against this is if she has higher attack. Okay, if both of the characters have exact same attack, and then let's assume Sephiroth used that one hand weapon, okay, not through double hand, then yes, this still gonna win because it is one hit attack. Unless of course you're able to chain all Tifa hits perfectly. With that, it will be the same. And for rotation, it is the same like Tifa, but the problem is, so for water, okay, this is based from what I know. For water, you can reflect bar water ga or whatever to increase enemy water resist to prevent enemy from dying. Okay, just in case you want to deal highest damage on, let's say, dark vision. That way you need to use this LB on the maximum damage, which means you need to gather one stack. For Tifa, you can use that. But for Sephiroth, I really don't know how to use enemy dark resist, because there is no bar darkra or whatever, okay? And sure, there are other characters who are able to increase dark resist, but it seems I cannot target the enemy because it's always target allies, and when I tap the enemy, the character is blocked, so I cannot tap the skill. I'm not sure whether it's applied to all abilities, okay? That's why please let me know if you know a character that's able to buff enemy dark resist, because that will be the key to get maximum damage from Sephiroth on content like dark vision. Okay, and yes, basically on the first turn, use the limit burst, but this assume you are on X2. X plus 2 is really important. Okay, after that, Grandis, and on the third turn, that body, because you will deal so many damage. Okay, so same like Tifa, that's all for the Brave Shift form. Now let's talk about equipment. So yes, this is the thing which make me kinda hate true double hand character, because yes, like you have seen Tifa already reached maximum through dual build, which means you don't need to worry about ability slot for her. Okay, but for Sephiroth, you need to worry about true double hand, attack stats, limit burst damage, and killer. So, and also don't forget, he also need chain modifier cap boost. So for Tifa, she only need limit burst damage, attack stats, killers. That's it. Only 3 categories in it. So yeah, another disadvantage is true double hand character. They can only equip one weapon. So yes, they get less attack boost. So sure, Sephiroth has amazing attack boost, but again, Tifa can easily compensate that by using 2 weapons. And then remember, there is some weapon which have interesting abilities. For example, like Scarlet Glove, which also give you 50% limit burst damage. So in that case, if you have 2 of those kind of equipments, wow, you can equip lots of killers. Okay, so really, this is why I prefer true dual wield characters. But I don't say true double hand character is bad, okay? Because let's say if you're able to reach the same value in terms of attack, true double hand character is the winner. because of course their damage are multiplied by weapon damage modifier. Okay, 1.55 for katana. So this is nice. Okay, and that way you really want to max your Sephiroth. And yes, for Tifa you can easily get that plus 1000 static attack by equipping 2 of her STMR. But for Sephiroth, I can say it's also easy, okay, because you get the first 500 from the free Masamune plus 4. So make sure you get that weapon, okay? That weapon is really good. Maybe, yeah, in my opinion, maybe it is the best in-slot weapon for Sephiroth, because on maximum upgrade, it has 180 attack. So maybe the attack stat is not that special, but it also gives you 50% limited burst damage. And yes, very, very good. And 500 static attack. So with Sephiroth STMR, finally you can rival Tifa 1000 static attack boost. Okay, so yes, not bad at all. Okay, don't get me wrong, Sephiroth is really good. This is simply a matter of my preference. Okay, I prefer true dual wield compared to true double hand. And of course, the annoying about true double hand character is always you need to have Savior of Soul Lightning STMR. Maybe it's okay if you don't have it, but yeah, the damage the damage will be reduced than the optimum number, I guess. Okay, but again, I haven't done extensive tests, so maybe later when my Tifa gets like X plus 1, I will try to do the damage comparison between Tifa and Sephiroth. Of course, without chaining, because yes, if you chain, then like I say, Sephiroth is the winner because it is only one hit attack. So yes, that's all for the equipment. If you have any suggestion, please leave it on the comment. Okay, now my conclusion for Sephiroth. So yes, in the end, it is very easy. My conclusion is yes, he is very, very good. Okay, basically, he is a Tifa and Tifa is a Sephiroth. Basically, a very strong finisher with lock element. So yes, you really cannot go wrong if you get the character. Unless of course maybe you get it 1 year after this video made. Okay, so yeah, please take a look on the date. At this point, Sephiroth and Tifa are simply the best DPS you can get on this game. And yes, Sephiroth also has advantage of being one hit limit burst, which make it far easier to chain. And of course, if you're able to gear him properly and reach the same or about the same attack stats like Tifa, then yes, Sephiroth gonna be more powerful because of the higher weapon damage modifier. And I can say that the weakness is he is more expensive because you need that lightning STMR. And remember, all those ability slot and through double hand, good luck. Okay, so it's more expensive. And of course, Sephiroth like dark damage buffer. Okay, like I have mentioned before, I don't know how to increase dark resist for the enemies, so please let me know. And of course, Sephiroth also don't have characters, a partner that can increase dark damage higher than 20 or 15%. Okay, for Tifa, she has that Lucy Nicole, a lot of C Nicole. Okay, so let's say you already used your Grandest, don't worry because Nicole also able to give you water damage boost. But for Sephiroth, he is lonely. Okay, maybe soon we're gonna get another buffer which focus on dark element, which also able to help Sephiroth, okay? But yes, for now, that's my conclusion for the character. For the Trustmaster itself, I can say it's good Trustmaster reward, but nothing that I will search, okay? Sure, 50% limit burst damage is nice, but I think 50% limit burst damage is not that rare anymore, okay? But still, it is very nice thing. And for the STMR, it is also decent, especially for himself, because it gives him 500 static attack. For other characters, it is the highest attack cloud on the game. So if you want to show off your attack stats, this is one of the piece you need to have. For the vision card, again, it is the exact same Tifa STMR. Okay, the only difference is the killers. After that, it's the same. Okay, really cannot compare because it is, there are only few premium cards, but yeah, this is good cards for Sephiroth. The second best card for him, I guess, is from White Dragon Link because it has high attack stats. Okay, but again, you can use other Katana vision card. But this one, you need to get into X+3, so I believe not many players able to get this. Okay, so good luck. That's my review for Sephiroth. If you have any suggestion or tips on using him, please leave it on the comment. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Views guide. Bye bye guys.